and fellow adventurers, welcome to the MNmaxed podcast. We want to thank you for joining us, and you do so as we continue the Extinction curse. As always, we'd like to invite you to come join our Discord, where you can hang out with us and other listeners of the show. And if you'd like to throw a little financial support our way, you can check out our Patreon. And a shout out to all of those at our big number level and above: Rock Jedi, Iggy, Wolf, Blartimus Slump, Thunder Mammoth, The Trevor Project, Das Chris, Fizzgig, AC Goldner, The Brigand Alliance, Eric R. Oh, just gonna sneak right past you there. Indie Link, Tawdry Monster, Mercutio, Angel Shadowheart, Dicky Lopez, Licky Dopez, Rickety Rope Bridge, Alex K, Mordine, Toma Elaka, Dr. Grittis, Forevermore, Frank Hill, Just Mike Works, Ross D, Darren W, Marab Syndrome, Fig Tears, Zach S, Jamie H, Mr. Turtle, Sleeve, Darren, Caleb W, Corey, Pickle, Mr. Grimm, Fire Down, M54 Ewaz, and Jameson S. And a shout out to new patron this week at the big number level, +2 Vorpal Salmon of Whacking. Thank you all so much for your support. And now a recap of session 134. High up in the Kortos Mountains, where it's very cold, we've just killed a couple Wendigos and a Lenorm worm. After killing it, the Lenorm's spirit flies away off towards a cave, and we decide to follow it. It leads us to a halfling who doesn't speak. We remove curse on her so she can speak, and turns out the Lenorm was her friend. Womp womp. We're divided on how bad we feel about this. Eventually, we decide to reincarnate the Lenorm, and also the wizard takes a part of the soul? And now he's a relic, I guess. The next day, we continue on and encounter some more Wendigos. We kill them and also a haunt that shows up. We start to heal up, but also off in the distance is a big creepy thing that's just sitting there staring at us. We decide we should probably go see what that's all about.
And the last guy claps his hands and leaves.
Congratulations, you've completed the encounter. Bone Guy does kind of slowly clap his bone hands.
Slowly clapping my bone hands.
I have wounds.
I have a lot of wounds.
Everyone does.
Oh, you do. Poor Moonlight.
Yeah, I was getting destroyed by those stupid goblin things over there. Or not goblin, but haunt. The haunt.
So, you've downed the Wendigos.
Is that a song? When did you come from? When did you go? When did you come from, Cotton Eye?
Oh, God. You guys say my jokes are bad.
Alright, so, bring up combat tracker. We can see everybody's pretty hurt.
Yes, I think it's time to sit and do some treat wounds with Ward Medic and continual recovery. Ooh. I sit down and try and do that. We'll see if anything happens. Setting the DC to 30, of course. Roll a 2. I succeed. I can only fail if I roll a 1. Can't even critically fail. Everybody heals 37.
Can you do all four of us now that you're master?
Now I can.
So is this like creepy bone thing just like watching us as he heals us?
As Peach Pie sits down to patch everybody's wounds, the huge floating bone creature just kind of hovering off to the side, 80 feet away, just watching.
Cool. Not disconcerting at all.
Let's say, but the healing goes off fine. Everything goes off fine.
Healing goes off fine.
I take another 10 minutes. This time I crit. Everybody heals 44.
So what's that, 81?
Yep.
I'm healed, but we'll keep going. We're into the 30-minute mark. Another crit. Everybody heals another 46. And looks like Moonlight needs one more.
Yeah, Moonlight was really hurt.
This will be the fourth one. All right, there you go. 41. After, so that took 40 minutes.
Yeah, I had 164 wounds.
All of your heals go off, but we're gonna reverse back. While everybody's getting healed, you're all gathered up outside of this abandoned way station, this huge floating bone creature. Same creature you encountered in Dzalan's tower. Same type of creature, at least. Slowly approaches. If you have somebody who wants to do a recall knowledge on this thing, let's do that.
I'm fairly certain I already attempted one. Like 99.9% certain I attempted one.
Do it again.
Religion on this.
What kind of check? Religion? All right. Fine, sure. I'll fail that if you want. How about a 39?
A 39. based on information that you know because of your previous encounter with one of these and from stories that are told, Peach Pie is from Absalom. There absolutely are horror stories of this sort of thing in the mountains. But this is a skull taker, and they tap into the memories of the creatures whose bones make up its body. So it actually gains memories by incorporating other creatures' skeletons into its form. As it gets a little bit closer, it speaks
Hello there.
in...
Skeleton.
Some language I probably know.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Looks undead, so I'd assume necro.
No, actually.
Aquatic.
You know what? He's just going to try common right away.
Hello. Hey, dude.
Hi, can we help you?
Are you going to stay here?
Just a little bit longer. Well, the clown patches us up.
There's bones here that I'm interested in.
Of the Wendigo.
Yes. And others.
We don't want them. All yours.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do with the bones.
Phenomenal.
I mean, we might check out the house, but we certainly don't need bones. Unless they're magical, then the wizard will tell us that.
I'll give you a magical bone.
Very good.
I don't see many living creatures here very often. Not from the lower slopes.
It is rather inhospitable.
Yeah, we're just passing through.
Well, there used to be so many more of you.
Of us living folk?
What happened to them?
Explorers, travelers. Long time ago.
How long have you been here?
At least 3,500 years.
Right then.
What? That's a lot.
Its bones clatter as its shoulders almost heave.
I don't exactly die, and I am generally very careful.
Did you ever meet Aradin?
Aradin. I know much about Aradin. Many of the explorers were on pilgrimages to travel to the Vale.
That's sort of what we're doing. We're headed to the Vale.
You are.
Maybe not quite a pilgrimage, but...
What can you tell us about it?
Give me some sort of social check. I'm looking for diplomacy, likely, whether it's from Moonlight
Performance.
or
Diplomacy.
if Peach Pie wants to turn this into a performance, you can.
I got a 39 diplomacy.
I attempt to aid. I get a 39 as well with a nat 20.
With a nat 20, you get a 39. I roll a 9.
What's a critical success?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, it is a critical success.
It's a critical
plus
success
2.
anyway. Yeah.
No, I mean, what's the aid bonus on the critical success?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's a critical success, even not the nat 20.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see if I can
Yeah,
find
it's a
it.
plus 2.
If he's trained.
Because you're not a master, you're just trained, so it's a plus 2.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It goes off of your rank.
All right.
So 41.
I know much about the Vale. Many of the bones that I have now used to be pilgrims.
Curious. Did you kill them or did somebody else and you just collected their bones?
Some of my kin are more aggressive, but I find the scavenger route to be better for my undeath.
You did say you were very careful.
Your kin? What do you mean by that?
Others of my kind.
Like, you mean undead in general, or specifically your kind?
My kind, specifically.
Do you have a name, by the way?
It gives a deep bow.
That's very rude of us.
The Bone Auger is my name.
Hello, the Bone Auger. My name is Peach Pie.
Let's go with something a little more basic, like Daryl.
And I'm Moonlight.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Bernard. Nice to meet you, the Bone Auger.
Chip.
And that's the wizard. And the Jeb.
Jib. Jib.
Nice to meet all of you.
I would love to speak about history with you. You must know so many things, having been around for so long.
Now that I think of it, what year is it?
4722, right?
Yes.
I think technically 47. I mean, is it actually this year, or would it be earlier?
Or would it have
that's
been
when it
last year
started?
because this...
Probably actually would have been last year, actually.
4721.
It's been long enough where it would be considered history to you.
I mean, you probably know more than you've probably forgotten more than I've ever known. I'm only like 5.
I'm 5.
You're very mature for your age, then, Midnight. But also you're an immortal leshy spirit, so, you know, it all gets confusing.
I also, consequently, know much about really all of those who pass through this place.
Oh, like a group of Zolgas we've heard about?
Oh, I've tried some of their bones. I know much of the Zolgath. Well, from a peon's perspective.
Interesting. The peon know anything about what they're doing here?
Sarvel Everhunger is seeking to enact something.
That name sounds familiar. Peach Pie, is it in your notes?
I could describe Sarvel to you.
Was he among the group that came through? We've heard of him, right? Before? I mean, I think back in the Moonstone Hall or something like that.
Way back at Moonstone Hall.
We saw the vision with him in it.
Yes. He was like, oh, is that where this book's going? All right. Now it makes sense. We're going to go fight Sarvel Everhunger. Okay. All right.
Whoa.
I can describe Sarvel to you.
Yeah, that would be helpful. I mean, any information about him. He's kind of trying to destroy this whole area, so...
That is potentially true. To what extent, I'm not aware.
Does that bother you? Do you care?
Sarvel Everhunger, repay the Sun Drinkers for ancient crime.
Sarvel Everhunger is a prophet of Zevgavizeb. He has been bestowed powers, much unlike your typical Zolgath. He's large, almost all white scales, except for around his eyes, and his teeth. They're black. He has 2 sharp, taloned tentacles that extrude from his back.
Tentacles on a Zolgath?
Yes, the blessing. This Zolgath thought of it as.
We did find those very strange Zolgath that appeared to have been mutated in ways.
Yes, I suppose if they're getting their god's blessing, might be some effects.
I do know that they passed through here not some weeks ago.
We are well behind once again, then.
Not being able to magically travel in this place makes it treacherous. Sarvel used the powers of persuasion and bullying to get his way past.
Wouldn't know anything about those types of things. I suppose the treacherousness of the area is a benefit to you, though.
Of course it is. All weak beings die in conditions such as these.
Do you happen to know what Sarvel was ultimately going to do?
Make the Sun Drinkers pay. That's all I know. I could spout religious drivel at you for 5 minutes, but I think Short summaries are best.
Yes, I suppose the peons would only know the propaganda parts.
That would seem to be the case. Also, unsurprisingly, the weakest among them.
Yes, those would be who tend to die. Unless, of course, you're attacked by a giant shadow being. Then anybody can die.
True.
Unique undead aberration in the Darklands,
It would be interesting to see how they fared in the Vale. Although it is not impossible for creatures such as these to get through Eridan's trials, it may prove to be comical.
How far into the Vale have you gone?
I don't go to the Vale. It is not for beings such as I.
Do you know anything about a large, glowy-eyed person?
No.
Isn't that supposed to be the first person we were supposed to come across, and we still haven't even come across her yet?
Is it this person? I don't know.
No, it's not this person. No, the large, glowy-eyed person is the first person we were supposed to... is the first, test or whatever.
Gotcha.
We're in the first hour. Swanee, take a hero point.
Nice.
For remembering previous session exposition.
Tyler,
Yes.
you want to know how many pages I've written down? How many hero points do I get, Tyler? How many hero points do
But
I get?
I remembered
You
it.
got 30 one time.
All
I
at
never even used them.
All had to be used that day or they were lost.
The trials I know not much about. All I know is that they involve 12 statues of some kind. In general, the bones of those who succeed in their quest for the Veil aren't often available.
Yes, I suppose not. But I think that the ones that have failed would have been numerous and left many bones behind.
They have. They just don't know much.
If we succeed, I will let you have one of my bones for your kindness. Jebediah, you still have that regrowthing spell, right?
It doesn't work if you just voluntarily give up bones. Then it has no meaning.
I'll just cut my finger off, and then it will regrow. It will hurt for a moment.
We have already regrown your face, so...
Yes, that was very silly.
We regrew your fucking face.
Gruesomely silly. Anyway, I suppose we should head on, unless you think there's anything else important you might want to tell us.
So, are you just born undead? I mean, you said there's others of your kind around here.
Oh no, not around here.
Oh, okay.
We don't exactly work well with one another.
It was in Zalin's tower that you guys killed the other one, right?
Yes.
Then I guess I don't know that, so I won't say anything about the fact that another one was already killed.
Strange, we've already met another of your kind down in the Darklands.
Truly,
I'm sorry we killed them.
as I said before, more aggressive tactics.
I wish I had one of their bones to give you, but I don't think we kept any.
I can't take those bones. The memories have already been filtered into the Skulltaker's conscious by that point.
Wait, it doesn't have to be a skull, right?
No,
Okay, good.
but branding is everything.
Moonlight looks around in their branches. I've got this shrunken head.
You do?
Yes, I've got a Daro's shrunken head from I don't even know when.
Book 2 shit.
Fantastic.
If you offer it, it'll take it.
Yeah, Moonlight will offer it. It's been sitting there since book 2.
It'll take the skull and wipe all of the skin and the muscle off. I know it's a shrunken head, so there's not much there, and it takes just a piece of a bone and just tucks it into its voluminous robes, and then sets the skin and viscera remains that are there down, which is really looks like a, leather coin sack now that it's there on the floor.
It's the least we can do for your politeness and not killing us when those Wendigos attacked.
Oh, this Darrow was killed very violently. Yes, indeed. Also by Zolgaths. You are tied.
Yes, we have seen lots of Zolgaths and lots of things killed by Zolgaths in our recent history.
If you continue on to the Vale, I wish you luck.
I assume during all this, the wizard's, gone into this house, checked every, square millimeter of it.
Yeah, I fucked off.
Oh, okay. Then while this conversation is happening, Wizard, have a, give me an Arcana check. No, perception check.
I mean, the slime finds anything magic, but...
Of arcane traits.
I take twice as long. 37.
Wizard, as you're hanging out in there, just kind of smoking a bowl, walking around in this abandoned way station, you step into it, and you see quickly that in the middle of it is a simple stone structure kind of poking out of the snow. And it's like this small altar, almost, half buried in the snow.
I investigate it. What is it?
But it's holding a gleaming rapier.
I will attempt to identify it. Identify magic.
It's like it's just sitting on top of this table.
Not a table, like a bracket specifically meant to hold a sword. They're ornamental, but most of it's faded. Wizard, give me a religion check.
I'll give you an Arcana.
Sure, you can do that.
I got a 46 Arcana.
A 46. Okay, so as you approach this sword that's on this pedestal, you're walking through a decent amount of snow in this thing. You're also aware that the Wendigos are able to create supernatural blizzards and snowstorms, so there's a good chance that a lot of this is fresh. As you get closer to it, you hear a voice out loud. Were you the one that killed the Wendigos outside?
That's one of them.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who's talking?
I'm here at the pedestal.
Wizard? Who are you talking to in there?
I think I'm talking to a sword.
Again?
Wait, hold up. Sword, are you the one talking to me?
Again?
Fuck, are you an intelligent item?
My name is Piretta.
Yeah, you seem intelligent. There's a guy outside named Jeb. Don't talk when he's around.
I'm sorry. You can't tell me what to do in my own shrine.
I mean, he might chuck you, across the fucking continent.
Bitch be gone, part 3.
He might be gone you. I'm not trying to give you an order, it's a suggestion for your own safety. You can take it as you will.
Fine.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Just hanging out, killing Wendigos. What are you doing here?
Hanging out, watching my shrine crumble around me?
It's a nice looking shrine. Do you want me to clean it up a little bit?
Now that the Wendigos are gone, I can clean it myself.
Oh, nice.
I can't rebuild the walls, but I can keep the place tidy.
Yeah, I don't actually know if I can rebuild the walls.
Is there a fabricate in 2E? I remember fabricate. That was a fucking spell.
I don't remember seeing it. I might have skipped it though. It might be a spell I just didn't see. So how long you been at the shrine?
A few 100 years.
Do you know the bone collector dude that's outside?
He hovers. I don't like him.
Well, sounds like he's been here a lot longer than you have.
I don't think that matters.
Moonlight enters the fray.
And who are
Yeah.
you?
Moonlight wanders over as they see the wizard talking to a sword.
It might be slightly concerning, so I understand Moonlight coming to see what's going on.
I'm Moonlight.
Piretta.
What are you doing here?
This is my shrine.
Oh, it's they look around. Very nice.
That's what I said.
You can say it.
It's a piece of shit.
It's falling apart.
Kind of a dumpster fire.
It's seen better days, that's for sure.
I could set it on fire.
Why is there a shrine to you in the middle of the mountains with Wendigos?
I, Lady Piretta, was a knight of Ozem during the Shining Crusade.
Oh, really? Okay.
Sworn to the service of Eridan's herald, Erasni.
Oh, her.
I got a 53 to know what the Knights of Ozem are.
The Knights of Ozem.
The Knights of Ozem were a military order dedicated to the goddess Iomade, based in Lastwall's capital of Vigil. They first rose to prominence when they helped defeat the Whispering Tyrant during the Shining Crusade in the 9th century AR. After Tarpafon escaped his imprisonment and laid waste to Lastwall in 4719, the few surviving Knights of Ozem who survived that onslaught rededicated themselves to helping Lastwall's remaining citizens escape and finally ending the Lich King's life, and renamed themselves the Knights of Lastwall.
So yeah,
So much fun lore.
Yeah, it's 800 years since then, right?
I became the first paladin to swear service to the newly ascended goddess Iomade.
Nice. Good for you.
How did you become a sword?
When I fell in battle, a fragment of my spirit clung to the sword, which I wielded my entire life.
I look at the sword. Do I see a soul in it?
It is. It's a sliver. You don't think this thing is all of what Pierretta was, or if Pierretta really was a, historical figure during the Shining Crusades.
You want us to, resurrect you?
What? No.
Something? Just offer him. I feel like being inside a sword would be kind of fucking cramped. Stuck at this fucking shrine. Your shrine's really shitty again.
How did you end up here? I now understand how you became a sword. How did you end up here?
I had another bearer. They fell in battle as well, and her grave is here.
0 for 2 then, huh?
You must not be that good of a sword then.
The sword is only as good as the hand that wields it. I helped
Them die.
in her successful days. I didn't help her die. I tried to prevent that. You're rude.
Mm-hmm.
True.
He gets that a lot.
From everybody. Swanee's just shaking his head. Yep.
What are you doing here?
Do you want to stay here in this shrine?
What, do you want to take me?
I mean, we could. We're going deeper. We're going into the Vale of Eridan.
Jeb won't like it. It's another fucking talking sword.
I
We've
won't
had enough
allow
of 'em.
anybody. Those who have respect for Iomade may wield me.
Okay, we'll see you later then.
That's not about.
See you later.
Good luck fixing up your shitty shack.
If your quest is righteous, perhaps. Otherwise, I'm not interested. I'll clean up when you're gone, and I'll
Righteous.
wait for the right person to come along.
Dealio.
None of us are righteous.
How long have you been here?
Goodbye.
Go fuck yourself. Goodbye.
Peach Pie, do you want a rapier that talks and is full of itself?
Probably not.
They're really into Iomade.
Oh. Well, then definitely not.
Alright, well, better luck next time someone wanders by here and survives all the things that want to kill them.
Only tests for the worthy.
Maybe help your next bearer to stay alive. I walk out.
Eat shit. Elf.
I'm already gone.
That's a little ancestress, jeez.
Sorry. I lost my cool. It's rude.
True.
Is there none among you with any sort of bearing? What are you doing here?
I mean, we've got lots of berries. We're a circus. What do you expect?
You at Circus in the Kortos Mountains?
Finally, somebody thinks it's fucking weird.
Ted just about spit his water out.
What are you doing here?
Going to check out Eridan's veil.
You're going to the Vale.
Yeah. Can't you see us wreathed in his resonance?
Arodin's resonance? No.
Yeah.
What are you
We're trying to save these islands from certain destruction.
Extinction.
I don't know why.
Does this have something to do with the Zolgaths who stomped through here several weeks ago?
Yeah, the Zolgaths are trying to destroy everything.
Things have only gotten worse since they passed through. And these Wendigos moved in, and then they expanded their numbers. I saw one of them, with tentacles coming out of his back, sacrifice his own number to strike a pact with these evil demon beast things.
Yeah, they're
know what they are.
not so keen on, the weak.
And you're going to stop them.
I mean, or die trying, which has happened already, so...
Multiple times.
Oh, I'm sorry for your losses.
And it weren't the losses. We got Moonlight back.
It was a loss for a while.
I mean, there's also, Kestrel and Savatri Wizard.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about them. They were my friends.
That's true. I think you slept with both of them.
Yeah. Kestrel is better than Savatri, to be honest.
You really should smoke less of that stuff, Wizard.
Don't let Moonlight peer pressure you into doing less drugs, Wizard.
We're fucking smoking Moonlight one of these days.
Don't let him peer pressure you into...
Not doing drugs. Oh, that's good shit.
That's so terrible.
It's pretty bad. Well, if that is your goal, can you give me a diplomacy check for me?
Sure. A 37, because I still can't roll above a 10.
In my altar, 2 hilt lengths down on the stone altar, there's a compartment. You just have to push on it. You'll have to dig some of the snow out of the way, but take what's inside. If you're aiming to destroy the Zolgaths, well, I'd be remiss to not assist you in some fashion.
I guess I'll go look for it.
You find a vial of potion of some kind and a rune stone.
Moonlight looks at him. Thanks. What are they?
It's a +3 armor potency rune and a major healing potion.
I'll take a +3 armor potency rune.
Well, thank you. That was very nice of you. I'm assuming, you want us to leave you here, in your shrine?
Ah, yes. If none of you thinks you're worthy to wield me...
Oh, I'm worthy.
Given your criteria, I just don't think we're the right people for you.
I will temporarily wield you.
As long as it takes to fucking look on you.
What does worthy mean?
Your quest is worthy, but if none of you wish to carry me, I don't wish to be carried.
Fantastic.
But to be fair, none of us really use your kind of weapon. You just kind of be sitting somewhere.
No, it's okay.
Right, I always wondered about Iomade. What kind of full plate wearing warrior wields a rapier? It makes no sense. Rapiers are meant for non-armored combat. Why would you wield a rapier if you're wearing full plate Iomade? It doesn't make sense.
I won't justify that with a response.
Well, we need an answer.
It's because you don't have a response.
Because it's nonsense.
Yeah, you have no answer. Come on.
Entirely nonsense. I always hated that. I never liked that Iomade's sacred weapon was a fucking rapier. It's fucking dumb.
Well, it was nice to meet you.
Oh, it wasn't.
Yeah, don't worry about him.
Thank you for the room.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. We will certainly be happy to use it to try to not die to Zolgas.
Look, I've been quiet this whole time, but I don't suppose you'd size yourself down for a tiny creature, would you?
I'm sorry?
Look, I'm lawful good.
Yes, the only one that might be worthy of you is the squirrel.
Hello!
Oh.
Can you imagine? A little rainbow squirrel like me wielding an artifact weapon?
To be fair, the squirrel is a fucking hero. I mean, they did save Moonlight once.
Wizard, you're too kind.
Peach Pie would need to make you some, plate armor to go on you, though.
I also have a Wimbles to ride on. It would be so epic.
I was not expecting this.
And a saddle.
All right. Bernard, give me a diplomacy check.
You got it. It's we share skills, so it's not good.
It's not going to be great.
How about a 1?
That was deception. But it would be the
that
same
was
anyways,
deception.
wouldn't it?
No, I am trained in diplomacy. That's right.
That makes a difference.
28.
Can I
a hero
aid?
point. Bernard's a fucking hero. Give him a hero point.
Bernard has a hero point. This has been established.
I failed to aid.
Bernard uses his hero point to see if I can roll higher than a fucking 9.
All right.
A 10. 29.
Your wish is my command. I'm sorry. If I have to put up with that elf, if I were to go with you, I couldn't do it. No, I'm sorry. Hostile working environment.
Is your problem with him that he's an elf or that he's a dick?
No, he's rude. I've known plenty of good elves in my time. He just didn't give me a name.
You just keep bringing back up his ancestry, so...
What is that guy over there?
He's colorful? There's lots of other descriptions than elf.
Asshole is the first thing that comes to mind.
Like crazy ass sword that no one wants to take with us.
Rapier.
Rapier.
I love how we're actively trying to not get this freaking artifact.
You're like split in the middle, and it's totally fine with it. Like, you don't want me, I don't want you.
We are with every artifact. Let's be real. There's always like half the party that's like, do we really want this artifact? Well, the other half is like, artifact.
Yes.
Let's take it.
Hence how we got hilts and grails of
all the time. Yeah.
grails of twisted desire, and
I think this is the first artifact I was like, fuck no.
Absolutely not.
this one is so full of itself.
It's a lawful good one. Come on.
Well, if they want to talk to you and make their case, they can. But good day. I just walks away.
Good day.
So that's it now then on the heroics?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Bernard.
Adorable, but no.
Okay, well.
Is there sheaths for this thing? Like somewhere on this pedestal?
A sheath? She's in a sheath.
Is she still talking?
Yes.
Jeb, you want to begone this?
Oh, yeah, dude. Fucking. I'll
Don't
cast a lightning bolt.
Touch me.
I'm curious what happens if I do.
How much does their rapier weigh? Are they light or one bulk?
It's a 1 bulk, I believe. Rapiers are actually fucking heavy in real life. Rapiers
yeah?
are some of the heaviest swords.
Is it because of the base? I would assume.
No, they're
they
so
have-
long.
Oh, okay.
They're long.
So heavy or awkward?
They're long, and in order to be balanced, they have to have more weight at the base.
More
too.
weight at the hilt. Yep, they're actually some of the heavy. They're heavier than most broadswords.
Yeah, it's 1 bulk. I can't telekinetic projectile a bulk. I can only do light things. Oh, I know. That has 1 bulk or less. I could try to telekinetic projectile.
What are you gonna do with her?
Just chuck her out the door.
Bye bye. Good luck finding someone righteous.
Are you actually gonna do that?
It's a lawful good artifact. Fuck it.
I mean,
What's she gonna do? Haunt us?
she insulted our wizard
I mean, to be fair, the wizard
and turned down Bernard. That bitch.
That's the big one. It turned down Bernard.
Such a nice guy, that Bernard.
Yeah, the entire party is infuriated at this point.
We all love Bernard. It's all Bernard wanted, and she turned him down. Yeah. I cast telekinetic projectile and toss her like 30 feet out the door.
Good God. And she only has a 30-foot speech range. She can't even sense you. Now she's just in the snow outside of her shrine.
Yep. She can clean up somewhere over here.
Really reconsidering my alignment. Chaotic good seems a lot more fun.
Piretta is explicitly written to be really fucking picky. So
Yep. And now she's picky, laying in the snow.
now she's just laying in the snow.
I'll kick some more snow on top of her.
Barrier.
And we leave.
That was interesting. You threw an artifact of Iomade into the snow. You talked to, very, very politely, had a conversation with a Skull Taker, as kind of a juxtaposition.
Yeah, that really shows who this
What kind of people we are.
Lawful good fucking 20th level artifact? Fuck you.
I mean, we're a fucking circus. We do what we want.
And even after she gave you the potion and the runestone.
But she was still a dick.
I mean, you're not wrong.
She was a dick for calling me out of being a dick.
But she kept saying the elf like it was a bad thing.
Yeah, it was a little incestuous. God, that still just doesn't sound right when you say
Nah, I didn't like it. Sounded very incestuous.
It's so close to incestuous. I'm gonna keep saying it, but it's never gonna feel right.
And yeah, we walk away from the 20th level artifact. The group that literally takes anything because
I mean, we wouldn't have taken it
a couple dollars.
We wouldn't have been able to
couple.
really use it anyways. I guess unless she just decided one of us was worthy, but
I wouldn't even want it.
right.
Who the fuck's gonna use a rapier in this group?
That's
Nobody.
probably the biggest issue.
Who the hell are we gonna sell it to?
Watch me die this fucking session and then come back with a fucking rogue that uses a rapier and is lawful good.
Quick, go dig in the snow.
We have just the weapon for you.
That's my next character. They found the rapier. The rapier told them to join the circus on their journey.
Good God. The rapier would do no such thing. Not anymore.
It was
She
the
hates-
rogue. It was the rogue that killed the wizard with the rapier. We continue.
We could probably continue on. So as you get closer to where you've been told the Vale of Aridin is, Jeb's taking you right in that direction, right down this path. In the distance, you see a very large cloud formation, and it's just a wall. And the path you can see continues forward through two large cliff sides, through this valley, and right up to a clearly defined wall of clouds on the path.
Thunderstorm. Create wind. Strong winds. Remove difficult terrain. The clouds are gone.
Jeb, you cast the spell and you start pushing against it with your wind. They stand fast. The clouds don't move, more than billowing a little bit as your storm rages and pushes upon them. But that's it.
Upsetty. Is it is it a spell or is this just like you said? It's a wall of clouds.
Yeah, just the wall of clouds. You look up, you can even see that it stretches way to the left, way to the right, even farther up. It's really difficult to tell from this perspective, though, but you think it might be like an intentional wall.
I'm curious. A 42 nature.
This is not a natural formation in any way. And the fact that you're pressing on it with the winds of your spells...
I try to Kirby it.
But is it a primal?
No, it is not.
Does it work if I Kirby it? I inhale it with powerful inhalation.
I mean, you could, but it wouldn't work anymore.
Dang it. Can we go through it? I mean, is it solid, or is it just like a thick mist?
It's in the distance still, but it's there.
Oh, okay. All right, we're going right towards it. I can navigate through a cloud.
So, what I'm going to need at this point, as you're making your way toward the cloud barrier on the other side of this pass that's in front of you, I need everybody to give me a perception check.
I get a nat 20 for 46.
Nat 20 for 46. Nice. What did Peach Pie get?
37.
I also got a 37.
I got a 36.
Yeah, but he's the only master, so it might be different.
That's gonna be what makes the difference. Peach Pie's a master in perception.
True. I feel like a druid should get its...
I hate that there's a distinction there because it's not something we have a choice in.
It's like I can't upgrade my perception.
All right, well, with that being said, Peach Pie, the only one who would be able to spot the odd aging of the stones in the past that seem interesting and strangely older than what's around you. You make your way through the pass, and this rumble happens. Not from beneath you, like you kind of got used to while you were in the Darklands, to either side of you, to the left and to the right. And this creature bursts from the cliff face, and these stones and this rubble rains down on the circus.
Holy fuck. So this is like a huge Goliath-looking, gargantuan statue.
It's massive. It's in the shape, well, we'll get to that. It's difficult to tell, but it's a female form, very obviously tall, and in a very distinctive style.
It's a sexualized Statue of Liberty, guys. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Is it even? Is it even?
I'd fuck it.
Just because the Statue of Liberty has like robes on, where this is
Shows the curves.
more
see
form-fitting, shows the curves.
Very cool. Very
It
cool.
does have like
art.
the Statue of Liberty crown, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is the Statue of Liberty type crown. Yep, that's for sure. It also looks kind of undead-y. Like it looks like it's made of bones and sinew.
I just thought it was like stones and stuff.
Well, it is stones, but it looks like the stones are meant to represent like the bones and cartilage.
Because you definitely
and
see
stuff.
through it in spots. It looks really cool.
It's very cool art.
I love this art. Well, the first thing that we need to do, we need everybody to first roll for initiative.
Is GTFO? What? Can we just bounce? I'm out of here.
I don't want to fight it. It's too cool. I ain't scared.
Let's try to talk to it.
Yeah, we'll just talk to the giant, evil, sexy Statue of Liberty monster. I'm sure that'll work. Or will we decide to run away? Or will we stand and fight? Also, what does the Statue of Liberty really have under those robes? Find out the answer to some of these questions next time as we continue the Extinction Curse. And until then, may you have many great adventures of your own.
It's your turn.